I'm Steve Hallan, and I'm a county commissioner in Pine County. I've been on the county board about 9 years. In my previous life, before I was a county board member, I was an extension board member a couple of different times 20 years ago. And I'm on the county fair board for about 30 some years. So I understand, I think, what extension and 4-H and all that kind of involves. And now when I'm on the county board, I can kind of put those pieces together and see how extension and the county board can work together and solve some issues, because we have a lot of them that come our way once in a while, and we're happy to rely on extension sometimes to help us try to solve some of those problems. We don't always know the names of the people or what their job title is, but we know we have this regional connection. And if our local people don't know, we know we can call that office and say, you know, we heard there was somebody that could help us with some economic development, for instance, which we did. And through a series of the University Extension helping us, and the Initiative Fund kicking in some money, and the Mille Lacs Band of Ojibwe kicking in some money, we started down the road of really formulating a county-wide economic development department. And we're able to secure a position, a half-time position now, with a semi-retired person who has really taken us in a really good direction for economic development. But it all started with some with Liz Temple getting us lined up with some grad students to do some research here with us and help us kind of define what direction we should probably go. And that's one example. I happen to know you lend some value to our county, and I believe our administrator knows your number and leans on you once in a while for some expertise in maybe some program areas, maybe some HR areas, and I think general government relations areas. The university, I'm not a university graduate, but I am very biased to the university because of their research base. And you know, we've all can be happy that we have neighbor kids that grew up on the farm and went to the University of Minnesota and became research scientists for Dow Chemical or whatever. And so I think we're as closely connected to the university as we want to be. And we choose to be. And we choose to be through our local 4-H coordinator and through our regional extension office. We've been lucky because when we have one of these hairball ideas, or we can flesh them out with you or somebody. We've had extension people come and talk about forestry. We've had them come and talk about, we'd love to add an ag educator into the mix of our program. We see a lot of value there. We struggle with the budget, of course, as county commissioners in a county that really probably struggles with ever having enough money, and probably we all do, no matter what size. But we see that as, if we're going to add a new position at some point, we think an ag educator in our area of the state would be a value added impact we could make to our communities. I wish we could just wave the magic wand and say, yeah, that's no problem, we can find another 100 grand or whatever it is, but it's harder than that. I think because maybe we had some success with it, but I think the other thing, we've been able to put a face to those people, because they have come, and I can't remember what happened first, if we requested a visit or if you folks suggested a visit. But anyway, we had a visit at our county board, and I can't even remember, it might have been we have these committee of the whole meetings, so it's a little less formal, and so we could have some discussion about the value of was there. We had somebody on our board that's, in Liz's case, that said, you know, I heard that they could help with economic development. Well, that's all Liz needed to kind of take that ball and run. You know, the university is a research land-grant university, and so we feel pretty comfortable when the university suggests something, because it's not just somebody's guess or somebody's whim. There's some research behind it. And resources like money are very valuable. And so if we're going to spend money on something, we want to spend it in the right place. And we've always felt comfortable with the value we've gotten from any connection we've had with the U.